Welcome, Divine Seekers. Today we're connecting with Yezalel, the 13th of the 72 Guardians of the Galaxy, who specializes in divine loyalty, covenant fulfillment, and sacred promise-keeping to ensure your divine agreements manifest and establish faithful foundations on your path to spiritual integrity. Cosmic ID Card. Name: Yezalel, pronounced Yezalel. Position: 13th of the 72 Shem HaMephorash angels. Meaning: glorified by God or faithful to promises. Zodiac domain: 51 degree, 55 degree of Aries. Element: fire. Ruling planet: Mars with Saturn influence. Number vibration: 13. Direction: east-southeast. Choir: Hashmalim, dominions. Divine specialties. Yezalel is Heaven's covenant and loyalty specialist. This celestial guardian ensures divine promises manifest in perfect timing, creates unbreakable bonds between spiritual intentions and outcomes, transforms fidelity, challenges into opportunities for deeper commitment, specializes in establishing faithful foundations for long-term endeavors, masters the art of divine promise-keeping and covenant fulfillment, helps manifest the rewards of loyalty and persistent faithfulness, guides souls toward honoring their soul agreements and sacred contracts. Biblical connection. Yezalel's power is anchored in Psalm 98:4. Make a joyful noise unto the Lord, all the earth. Make a loud noise and rejoice and sing praise. In Hebrew, Hariv Leva, Kal Ha'aratius, Pit Teshav Vranv Vzamerv. When you recite this verse during Yezalel's hours, you're activating this angel's covenant-keeping energy in your life. When to call Yezalel. When needing assurance that promises will be kept. During times of doubt about divine timing or fulfillment. When establishing new sacred agreements or commitments. To strengthen your ability to remain faithful to your path. When seeking rewards for long-term loyalty or persistence. To honor and activate soul contracts from higher dimensions. When restoring trust in divine providence after disappointments. Sacred timing. Peak hours, 4 o'clock to 4:20 a.m. and p.m. Power days, Tuesday and Saturday. Lunar phase, full moon. Best month, April when Sun is in Aries. Astrological period, April 21st, 25. Crystal connections. Blue lace agate, primary stone that amplifies Yezalel's covenant energy. Lapis lazuli, strengthens divine connections and spiritual loyalty. Clear quartz, amplifies intentions and covenant declarations. Sodalite, enhances truth-speaking and promise-keeping. Aquamarine, creates clear channels for divine agreements. Fluorite, maintains focus on honoring commitments. Pro tip: place blue lace agate and lapis lazuli over your throat chakra during meditation when seeking Yezalel's guidance for establishing or fulfilling important promises. Botanical allies. Oak represents strength, longevity, and unbreakable commitments. Frankincense elevates prayers and sacred covenant declarations. Myrrh seals agreements with divine protection. Rosemary strengthens memory of promises and sacred vows. Violet represents faithfulness and loyalty. Cedar creates enduring foundations for spiritual agreements. Color energies. Deep blue, primary color connection. Purple, secondary vibration. Gold, for divine covenant sealing. White, for purity of intention and promise-keeping. Shadow aspects to watch. When Yezalel's energy becomes distorted, we might experience rigid adherence to promises that no longer serve higher good, loyalty that enables harmful situations to continue, becoming judgmental of others' faithfulness, misidentifying personal expectations as divine promises, imbalance between flexibility and commitment, using covenant energy to control rather than empower, remaining loyal to paths that soul has outgrown. My personal Yezalel story. After years in ministry, the 72 angels guided me through a profound transformation when I faced a critical crossroads regarding promises I had made. I had committed myself to a specific spiritual path and community, yet increasingly felt divine guidance pulling me in a new direction. In my darkest moment, I questioned whether following this new calling meant betraying my previous commitments. The contrast between honoring past promises and embracing new divine directives created intense spiritual turmoil. That's when Jesus revealed deeper wisdom about divine loyalty, showing me that I had misunderstood the nature of sacred promises. True covenant-keeping wasn't about rigid adherence to the letter of agreements, but faithful alignment with their spirit and purpose. This revelation began reshaping my understanding of spiritual integrity. During this transformation, Yezalel appeared as a powerful covenant keeper in my life. This angel taught me that loyalty isn't about limitation, but about faithful evolution that honors the essence of our commitments. I experienced unexpected grace in transitioning between spiritual seasons without betraying core values. Yezalel didn't just improve my decision-making. This angel reshaped my entire understanding of divine faithfulness as dynamic alignment rather than static obligation. Powerful invocation ritual. Create a sacred space with deep blue and gold candles in a circle. Place blue lace agate and lapis lazuli in a triangle formation. Burn frankincense and myrrh as offering. At Yezalel's hour, recite Psalm 98, 3 times. Speak. Yezalel, divine guardian of sacred promises, I call upon your celestial power to ensure covenant fulfillment and guide me in perfect loyalty. Strengthen my commitment to divine agreements and help me honor my soul contracts with integrity. Sit in meditation, visualizing a deep blue light entering your throat chakra, expanding to create a golden seal around any promises or commitments you're focusing on. Journal any insights about your commitments immediately after. Close by, expressing gratitude for Yezalel's loyal and covenant-keeping presence. Yezalel's angelic signature. Yezalel's energy signature often appears as a deep blue or gold flash in meditations or dreams, sudden clarity about commitments and promises, a warm sensation at the throat chakra, seeing the number 13 repeatedly, dreams of handshakes, signing documents, or making vows, unexpected fulfillment of long-forgotten promises, situations that test and ultimately strengthen your loyalty. How you'll know it's working. Feeling more aligned with your deepest commitments. Greater capacity to discern which promises to keep or release. Enhanced ability to maintain loyalty without rigid attachment. Synchronicities involving the number 13. Long-awaited promises beginning to manifest. A renewed sense of trust in divine timing. Intuitive nudges guiding you to honor authentic agreements, finding yourself naturally protected from making unaligned commitments. Remember, Yezalel doesn't just help with promises. This angel transforms your entire relationship with divine loyalty itself. When you connect with Yezalel, you're not just experiencing better commitment, you're upgrading your entire approach to covenant keeping, faithful devotion, and sacred promise fulfillment in all areas of life.